Fantastic.
Hello there, Master Hellish here. Welcome back to my Rimworld Let's Play, where we're doing a part 2 of episode 4. I attempted to record episode 4, but the recording failed. The audio just didn't record, and that was to do with USB problems. But that's all fixed now, so let's do a very quick recap of what we saw last time. So last time, Doc and Bass's house was completely built, and we started putting things in there. So we've put a wooden electric tailoring bench, sculptor's table and stone cutters. We've added bills for stone cutters to make lots of blocks, but that's probably low on the priorities. And we've also added lots of bills to make a few jackets, well, basically one of each useful clothing. And over the course of last episode, they've now all got cowboy hats and jackets, which I think is cool. Also, we started turning the original hovel into something useful. We've put some, well, before last time, we've expanded the wall round and moved the power, and we're now ready to change the interior. So we've got some walls that we're going to take down, and we've got some plans about what's going to go where. Hopefully we're going to have 4 nice hospital bays and 3 not so nice prison bays. Oh, and a lovely bedroom for Brandon, as Brandon's going to be our medical expert. And of course we're building the pub. This is going to be where all the joy happens, all the food and drink takes place. I've decided to go with 4 solar panels. I know really 1 wasn't going to cut it, and once I got to 2 I thought, well, let's go a little bit nuts. Anyway, there could be a lot of heating, and there could be a lot of other things that need it in there, TVs and sofas and stuff. We'll find out in the future, but for now let's crack on. I'm going to move things forward a little bit, and let's check our supplies. So we're fine on, we've got plenty of wood. Last time in the time lapse, I went and cut down lots of trees, so that's fine. Medical supplies is fine. Cloth, we've got lots of leathers. We've got enough components for now, but we're going to need some more in the future. Loads of meat and just enough food. There's no particular statuses going on at the moment. I remember my aim is to have the entire village in this view here, so that I can zoom out and have a nice overview of everything. The farming area will slowly increase. I think we'll probably just put another row of fields in there, so we end up with 6 fields, and then maybe some animal paddocks around the back here. We'll take all this stone down and shift it, just so that this area here is farm. I would like fencing. Fencing would be nice to have. Fencing would be... Oh, hang on. What's this? Abandoned cap opportunity. Let's see. We've got a counsellor has sent us a message. Oh, he wants lots of money in return for something. Okay, never mind. We haven't got that sort of money. Not yet. Hopefully later, when we create lots of art and stuff, that will be a different story. Now it's night time, which means our night owl Nudger, if we look at Nudger's Nudger's character, we can see that Nudger is a night owl. He gets a mood bonus if he's awake between the late hours of 11 and 6, and a loss if he's between 11 and 6 in the daytime. So if we have a look at his restrict, he's told, well, actually, we're doing 10 till 5, so that needs a tweak. So if we make that anything till 5, was it? I've got to get this the right way round. He said he was... Oh, well, it's morning anyway. But yeah, let's see. So he works until 5. Yeah, that's not a very good time frame, because it's a very small time frame. He gets a bonus if he's awake at night between 11 and 6. And then we don't really want the loss. So between 11 o'clock in the day and 6 o'clock in the day, we want to tell him to sleep. So between 11 o'clock in the day and 6 o'clock in the day. We want to say sleep. Okay, so that's where he's definitely going to get a negative if he's not asleep. So we're telling him to sleep in the right point. Nudges finishes nighttime bits. Bass is doing a bit of cleaning up in the new pub. Brandon's moving some of the items from the pub. So I've told them to move all these chunks out of the way. And they've put them in this stockpile. Now, I want some lighting in here because I think it's not fair that they have to work in those conditions. Also, I feel like we want a tool cabinet in the middle. Let's put a tool cabinet there. And then, is it furniture for a standing lamp? Yes, we'll put a standing lamp there. That should do it. We haven't got any lamps in the bedrooms yet, and this place is slowly running out of power, but that's fine. They're doing some cooking. I think it's nearly time for them to go to bed. Bass is already in bed. Yes. Right, what we're going to do now is we're going to time hop. I'm going to jump forward to when this pub is pretty much finished on the outside, so we can start decking out the inside. So, I will see you then. Well, we have been interrupted with a raid. A group of pirates are on their way, so let's find out what the situation is. Here we go. So we've got one with a gun and one with what appears to be cocktails, using Molotov on wooden wall. Okay, so it looks like he's going to like Molotov this area or something. We can't allow that to happen. Yeah, there we are. We've got cocktails. This guy's got an assault rifle, but apparently it's poor, and he's terrible at shooting. So in theory, as long as we don't like get too bad, we should be okay. So we've got a rifle, a sniper rifle, and a pistol, and Bassy's got a knife. I think what we'll do is we'll wake everybody up, get them ready. We'll send them to Nudger's house, and then we'll get Nudger with a sniper rifle to stand on the edge of this wall to do some shooting. We'll get Doc with the rifle over here, and we'll send Brandon into the middle to see which way they go. I'm sorry I woke you up, Nudger. You're going to get a... Whoa, steady. Okay, so they do appear to be coming up the top here. So what we'll do is we'll get Brandon... I think we'll just we'll have to have a fight out in the open almost. Doc, you want to be on this side too. Everybody's coming this way. Right, Nudger, fire at him. We don't want him to throw Molotovs. Okay, Doc, fire at him. Brandon, fire at him. Okay, he's hurt. But they're close. I don't like this. Nudger is kind of exposed. If we can nail this guy, then the other one might leg it. Yeah, we've got fire. Okay, Bassy, come over here. That's it. Now, right, okay, so they're legging it. All these guys... Should we try and kill him? We'll just let Nudger give it a go. Nudger, you can fire at this guy. You two, come over here. Sort out the fire. Ooh. So they should sort that out now. Come on, guys. Get that fire out. Nudger, one more shot. Oh, nice. But you didn't down him. Okay, everybody sort the fire out now. Bassy, you can help too. There we go. Right, this weapon here, apparently it's not a very good one, but never mind. Right, back on with building the pub. Okay folks, Nudger has just finished the main construction of our pub, which means we can start building and moving things in. So first things first, moving things. I want to move all the kitchen stuff into the pub kitchen. I want to say this electric stove, I want to move it, but I can't. I have to build a copy, but that's fine. Don't have to. No, I'm not worried about that. So I was thinking this door here, actually very poorly placed. What I'm going to do is move it. So we're going to have that door. We're going to deconstruct and build a copy there, and then this butcher's table, we're going to build a copy of that. We're going to put that there. And the idea is that then they can go in and out of the cold store and do one or the other. That shouldn't be a problem. Now the cold store needs to be cold, so let's go to temperature, put a cooler in. Should we put it at the back? Yeah, why not? We'll put a cooler in there. That should keep it nice and cold in there. Do we need two? I don't think so. Now, I want to make sure that this is all nice and warm, so we're going to put, it could get a bit cold, a bit too hot on a heated day, so we'll put a cooler in, but then we'll also put a heater. Then we'll add this vent here, and that should do all of these rooms. We'll also put a vent there as well. If that's not enough, I might put another heater in somewhere else, possibly like over here, because that's just going to get its power direct from that supply. I won't have to put another cable in. In fact, yes, we'll have another heater there. We'll just deal with this one cooler for now and two heaters. I think that's plenty. We're going to need some cables for that power. What I think we'll do with the cables, if we go power conduit, is if we come down and then across this section here, maybe we could just put a power conduit across the middle like that, and that would do it. I'm going to put power conduit up here because we're going to need to install that vent as well. And then if we put power conduit up to there, and then a second row of conduit, that should power everything in the entire building, I think. Let's have a look. We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully we can get Nudger to prioritise building that wooden door. That would be nice. And these table and chairs, we can start moving in there as well. Although I think I would prefer the long tables. So we're going to deconstruct that. And we're going to go furniture and the big long tables. Now, we want somewhere where they can pick up food. And I don't really want them to have to go in here to pick up their food. What if we do like a cold food store on the side of here? So if we do, but then they'd have to bring all the food round to this side. Okay. Ooh, this is interesting. How do I do this? Whilst he's doing all that. Yeah. Hang on, let's pause it a second. Because ideally we want to use this cold room as the power for the cold food storage, but I don't want them walking around all the way around there to put the... Well, it's not far, is it? I'll tell you what, we'll do that. We'll put... Well, how much should we have? Well, we can have a pile of 10 food, I think it is, per square. Perhaps we should just put a big long wall in with lots of doors so that they can get to the food. Or should we put it on the inside of here? So they just nip in here and get their food. And then we can put an access door on the back as well. Yeah, that would cut down that. I like it. Okay, let's do that. So if we put a wall in there and an access door for stuff back there, and then an actual door there, they can nip in here and get their food to eat there. This can be the eating area. We'll have pool and other stuff going on there. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so it's a bit weird. And also, on the temperature side of things, we'll have to have a vent in there as well. There we go. Nudger will get on that quite soon. We don't want that bit there anymore. So let's put our tape. Ooh! Let's just pause that a second. We're still going. Good. Oh my goodness, I don't know what happened. All my windows disappeared. So if we go furniture and get those long tables in. Now, I would like to have 2 long tables. But if I put one there, I can get chairs around it. Let's just see. Dining chair. And then we could have another set here. Ah, yes. And that way if people come to visit, we've got plenty. Now, we've got over 1,000 wood in stock. So, oh, hang on a minute. A refugee chased... what? A ranch owner named something or other called you from nearby. He's been chased by some people. Well, a ranch owner? That sounds fantastic. Sounds like it'd be good with food and cattle. All for safety. Right. Here's our ranch owner. Oh my goodness. He's not wearing any clothes. Yeah, look, animals. Really good with animals. Okay with growing. Can do a little bit of crafting. It's just animals, really. Makes sense, though. Can't do combat, but we could probably use him for dumb labour. Oh, wait, incapable of dumb labour. Or firefighting. That's not really very good. So he can't haul, he can't clean, he's terrible at research. All he can really do is handle animals and grow. Well, it means Nudger doesn't have to handle any animals, he can concentrate on doing the other things. In fact, does that mean Nudger would no longer be our farmer? Because, well... I think we've got a new farmer. Anyway, we're going to start getting some people coming after us. They're probably going to come from the bottom here. Let's leave people to do whatever they want for a little while. Right, here's the raid. Oh my goodness. Okay, right. They're all melee. That's good. Let's get Bassie to the backup shelter. And then these 3. How close can we rally all of you? Ah, no, you're all there. So ideally, we just want to kind of come sort of over here and you guys just keep falling back. Come on, Doc. Right, okay, so they've separated off into 2 groups. We've got 4 here. Hopefully we're going to do some damage to them. Okay, leg it, leg it. Nudger, leg it. Get inside that building. We've got a self-tamed hare. I don't really care about that right now. Brandon, just stand there and do some shooting. Oh no, Nudger, get inside. Well, Nudger's been hurt. Nudger has stabs and bruises. Brandon, you're not close enough. Come and do some shooting. Right, you two. I think I could see what's going to happen here. Brandon, leg it. No, not that way. Brandon, no. Wrong way, Brandon. Brandon, wrong way. What are you doing? Oh no. Brandon has been disabled. We're having a one-on-one here. Bassie's downed one. Nice one, Bassie. Now, rescue Brandon. Now, that's another one killed. Guys, get inside. Oh, just in time. Right, so that's 3. 2 of them killed. Right, they seem to be legging it now. The turkey let the door open. I think if we can get this guy, we'll be okay. Yes, they're fleeing. Well, that wasn't very good. Bassie's hurt. Bassie, just you go and rest. Nudger, you rescue Brandon. Doc, you're going to be the one that's tending to people's wounds. You go over there. Croc's already stolen some clothes and stuff. We don't have a bed for him. But I think that means that Nudger can now be the pub landlord, because he's been relieved by Croc. Well, that wasn't very good at all. Although, from what I can understand, Nudger doesn't appear... Oh, his right pink has been destroyed. But apart from that, I think we're alright. Looks like we're okay on that front. So we're going to get... Oh, hang on. This person here is... Right, we're going to finish them off. So Bass is there. Doc. Oh, I can't keep shooting him. We'll just leave him to die then. Oh, we've got a... Croc tamed the turkey! Yes! Been trying to tame that turkey for ages. So now we've got... well, we don't want the hare. We'll slaughter that. We've got 2 turkeys, and hopefully that means they'll make lots of turkey babies. Alright, okay. So, Nudge is coming up here. Doc, just prioritise treating Batty, please. Oh my goodness, you had to go all the way over here for medical supplies. That's not good. We need to fix that in the future. Nudge has been hurt a little bit too. In fact, Nudger, I've just noticed. Why are you hurt? Right, Doc. Prioritise treating Brandon. Because Brandon's in a bit of a bad way with all those stabs and stuff. Okay, so we're going to need a bed in here. So architect, bed. This is going to be the bedroom. We'll put the bed opposite the door. And then we'll have other stuff in there later. What's that? Is that one of the heaters? Yes. Okay. And then we're going to move the chairs open. I forgot about moving the chairs over. Okay, so... This one, reinstall here. There we go. Now, Brandon's getting better. Now, let's just check their other injuries, actually, while we're at it. So we've got blood loss, gunshots, stabs, steered bruises. Stabs and bruises, those are all the sorts of things that will eventually... Hang on, it's still got blood loss. Come on, get things sorted out, people. This is just not on. Right, let's we can get rid of that hair. So we've got break risks, but that we're fine. Hunter lacks a weapon. Brandon, come and rest until you're healed. We're low on medicine, but we'll be able to get herbal medicine on the go, no problem. I think we've got loads of herbal medicine lying around the wild heal route, you see. So what we'll do is we'll say... Food, we're doing food fine on animals, but let's... Oh, they're actually there. We just haven't had chance to do any planting. I see. Okay, so this is going to be Croc's bed. I'm sorry, Brandon, we're kicking you out soon. Nudger, sorry, we're kicking Nudger out. Oh, there's the blocks. Oh, are we keeping the blocks there? Why aren't we keeping the blocks here? There's a long way to go. Croc, why are you making stuff? Let's have a look. Croc, you're doing art. I don't want you to do art. You need to handle animals. You need to grow. You can't even plant cut. I don't want you to do any smithing or any tailoring or any crafting. If you run out of those things to do, then do some research. Thank you. You're not very good at it. Yeah, my top priority at the moment is these 3. And obviously we're running low, like I said, we're running low on medical supplies, but all these hill routes we can harvest from around the map. We've got them all over. Wild hill route, 82% grown. This one is ready to harvest. Can I double click it? No, it's not one I can double click. There's some here that's ready to harvest, so we'll have that. There's more growing all over the place. That one, harvest. This one, harvest. I'm not going to concentrate too much on that. Just when I see one, I'll put it in place. Now, I don't know why I've got so many tables. It's a little bit ridiculous. And so many chairs, to that matter. There's only... Well, I was going to say 4 colonists. There's 5 now. One of them can't really do any combat, though. A non-combat colonist that can't do dumb labour is not great. But, oh well, never mind. I think this way of doing it with the meals here and the raw food there, I think that works really well. The route to get the raw food, so you'd get the carcass wherever it is, chop it up, and then cook it or bring it into the raw area. And then when you cook it, you just got to nip in here and back again. And then when you're out there, you can just nip in there and get it. So I think that works really well. I don't think anybody sustained fatal injuries, apart from obviously our opponents. So those 2 are down there. Let's make sure we pick up all those useless weapons. It would be really nice to be able to sell them later on. That research bench. Oh, there's going to be a party. Oh no, don't be a party yet. Bassie, rest until healed. I'm sorry, Nudger, rest until healed. We're going to move the research bench, I think, into the pub because it's a central location and there's no need for it to be in the medical wing. But hopefully that's the worst of that, and we don't get another raid too soon. Would like to do some tidying up, but these poor fellows, they need to rest up. Nudger, I think, is nearly there with it all. Brandon, I think, is in need of a little bit more assistance. He's in severe pain. Malnutrition as well. Croc, can you do anything? No. Hang on a minute, where's Bassie gone? Consuming simple meal. Bassie, rest until healed. Right. I'm sorry, Doc, you're going to have to get up and feed Brandon. Oh, Bassie's now well. Bassie. Oh, you can't feed Brandon. Oh well, never mind. Bassie, just do whatever you were doing. Well, hopefully for next episode, those guys will be back to full health, and we can crack on with building out our place. We have 4 buildings and 5 colonists. 2 colonists are together, so they're sharing the same building. So everybody will have their own building and their own role in the village. I'm looking forward to expanding this. We'll need a turkey hut because we've got our 2 turkeys next time, and they're tamed as well. So hopefully we'll have lots of little turkey babies, and that'll help distract incoming combatants and raids. But for now, thanks for watching. Take care, and if you've got any thoughts, ideas or questions, and especially I'm looking for tips about dealing with enemies in a non-compound situation, so you haven't got yourself blocked in, you're open and vulnerable like this, please leave your comments down in the comment section. But for now, take care and goodbye.